Hi, my name is Blair McHenry, and I am the founder of Dominion Organics. And we've developed a product called Blossom Rocket. And Blossom Rocket came as a result of industry requests. I've talked with people that work in the industry, store owners, growers, just people from across the network. And as we get into these stores, there's a lot of products out there that purportedly are there to increase the blooming and flowering phase of a plant. And so when plants are transitioning from a growth phase, a growing phase, into a flowering and fruiting phase, they want to change their if they're under artificial lights, their lighting schedule, and they want to change their nutrition schedule. And there's a lot of products out there, and as we looked at those products, a lot of the growers and the people that were standing behind the counters that were working with growers were saying they just were not satisfied with what they were seeing, and not only were they not satisfied with that, some of these products were just real pricey. And they didn't see the performance that was coming afterwards. So they asked if we could go and do something that would provide something that was economical, but also that would actually provide some real-world results. And so we went to work, and we did the chemistry, we did the field trials, and we worked with our people out behind the desk, and we've gotten a lot of feedback. And what we've done is we've come up with a product that not only emphasizes the changes from, say, a higher nitrogen schedule that you would see in the growing phase to a higher potassium, higher phosphorus levels. It's not just enough to increase those two things to the plant, because actually what you might actually do is lock things up. Phosphorus particularly, the way most of these high P, high K, high phosphorus, high potassium fertilizers do, will not become available to the plant. Matter of fact, when we did our actual laboratory tests, when we did field tests, and when we did work with actual growers, we found that those high P contents were creating all kinds of issues. We had high mineral phosphate accumulation in plant leaves, and that created a whole host of problems. In other words, the phosphates absorbed were not incorporated into tissues. They were just accumulated as mineral salts in leaf tissues, and that was just creating a whole world of problems out there to growers. So what we did was we created something that was biologically active, and this is a Blossom Rocket is something you can use throughout the bloom and fruiting stage of a plant. It is something that that will become biologically active once you introduce it to your soil, or if you're a hydroponic grower, it will become biologically active, and it will actually begin to take the potassium and phosphorus that we're accumulating there, that we've got in this product. It will make it'll amplify the flowering phase, the fruiting phase, and it will make those phosphates and the potassium more biologically active, and it will actually integrate those things into tissues in producing more sugars, more of the things that the Krebs cycle requires. The Krebs cycle is the energy cycle of a plant that allow it to produce more fatty acids and more things that plants are calling for at that stage of their growth to make a more nutritious fruit, or add more mineral content, and you're just going to have less fertilizer, salt accumulation in your plant. Blossom Rocket is something that will work, as we said, in any situation. If you're in a soil system, in a potting soil, if you're in a hydro system, this is a product that will work for you all through your fruiting and flowering stage. Thank you for listening.